Oh yeah, I'm recording. That's funny. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to our first episode of one of our new podcasts here called Marvel Annotated, where we talk about all things Marvel comics, movie, video games. If it's Marvel entertainment based, it's something that we'll talk about. So today we have four topics, and I am flying solo, which hopefully isn't going to be super terrible. But we have topic number one, which is basically a review roundup on the Avengers video game, which recently came out. And now that reviews are trickling out for it, we have some stuff to go over. Topic number two, in as respectful a way as possible, we're going to talk about the Black Panther franchise and some potential next steps based on some rumors that have been circling around about the future of that franchise. Topic number three, we're going to talk about some potential updates, some confirmed, some technically still rumors until otherwise stated by Marvel or Disney. But basically, Disney Plus series for Miss Marvel has some updates. And then topic number four, more on the Sony side of Marvel things. It looks like their Spider-Verse is growing ever so slowly with another edition of the Silk series, which will be really interesting. And when I say growing ever so slowly, I don't mean that as like a slight to them. I mean like it's just one more thing they're adding on. But getting into the next news, so Miss Marvel, Disney Plus, they announced some updates, basically. Or they didn't announce it, the direct announced it. But they report that basically Miss Marvel will be in 8-episode miniseries. Or sorry, not 8-episode miniseries. It'll be one of 8 new miniseries for Phase 4. Now, the news is that Marvel Studios has hired Bad Boys for Life director Adil El Arbi and Bilal Falah, and I'm really sorry if I mispronounce anyone's name whatsoever, but they'll direct, They'll direct, at least one episode of Miss Marvel for Disney Plus. It's not known whether they'll do more than one episode or if it'll be the first episode, the last episode, but supposedly the episodes will have a 1-hour format and production will begin this fall and run into the spring of next year, which is very, very fast approaching since as I speak, it is September already. Also, reportedly, the update for casting the actress to play Kamala Khan is in the final, kind of steps, I guess you would say, in terms of, it's not a blanket cast anymore. It's probably just, like a final list of names, like a top 3, and they're just going to go from there, probably pursuing things like chemistry readings, and not really sure if Brie Larson's involved or to what level she's involved. But we'll see. I mean, it is Miss Marvel, and part of her character is being a huge Captain Marvel fan, which is interesting since Captain Marvel I didn't think was that public on Earth at this point. But, it is what it is. Now, the other news regarding this is basically actors Jazit Williams and Sagar Shaikh, and I'm really sorry again if I mispronounce anyone's name. They are joining the cast of the upcoming Miss Marvel series. The direct couldn't confirm who they are playing, but they believe Jazit will be playing Bruno Corelli, known as the tech-savvy best friend and potential love interest of Miss Marvel. And it looks like Sagar might be playing Kamala's older brother, Amir. So it'll be really interesting to see when those get officially announced, because presumably if they're casting those characters, they are fairly close. Maybe they already have, and they just haven't leaked it yet or announced it in general, the lead actress for Kamala Khan. I would actually not be surprised if they're holding it behind a vault, because they would want to announce it in their own terms at like a special event, like a D23 type of a thing, for example, where they've done a lot of casting announcements, such as, harkening back to the last topic we talked about, Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther. That was a surprise announcement at D23, I think of 2014, 2015, if I remember correctly, either one of those years, because it's before Civil War came out in 2016. But yeah, that's the update for that. Now, in terms of Miss Marvel as a Disney Plus series, that is one I'm really curious about, because Marvel originally did announce they're going to do Inhumans as a movie, which had, I believe, the original release date that then went to Captain Marvel ahead of Avengers Endgame. Obviously, things changed. Inhumans became a limited TV series, limited not because of planned things, but limited because it was trash. And the whole Inhumans experiment has been pretty much left to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and never blended in with the formal movies and, official canon series connected to the MCU. So I'm curious to see if they will officially just introduce Inhumans now and go from there, while at the same time, slowly but surely, introducing mutants, because now Marvel has the access again to do X-Men characters. So I'm really curious to see what they do with this, how they kind of go about it, especially since you have another group of people, superpowered people, entering the fray with the Eternals. So it'll be really curious to see kind of how they do this. You can easily connect characters like the mutants with the Eternals just due to the celestial connection. But with the Inhumans, it's a little more tricky. You could still kind of bend over backwards and do it, but then you run into the whole issue for the general audience of how do you not confuse the Inhumans with the mutants, and how do you justifiably explain the difference in terms of one needing the Terrigen Mist, one not needing it, and the different allegories that pertain to both. So yeah, that's really interesting. Thanks for watching this episode. I was flying solo, so hopefully it wasn't too bad. But let me know in the comments down below things I could change up when I'm doing this kind of thing solo, so I can make the best episodes for you guys as possible. But comment down below what topic was your favorite, and I'll see you guys later.